Is 4 months into a relationship too soon to think about moving in together?
If my best friend starts dating my ex,
No.
Girls, if you're a certified overthinker,
Or a skincare and self-care girly.
or someone just trying to navigate life whilst writing out your next blueprint to take over the world,
And this is the podcast and the safe space for you.
I'm Beige,
And I'm Rosie.
and Tash is behind the camera, and this is The Girls Who Talk Too Much. Woo!
wow, let's get this party started.
Let's go, girls! Welcome to episode 6 of The Girls Who Talk Too Much.
Woo-hoo!
And we're going to spice things up a bit today because
Oh,
the girls have been requesting. Are you alright, love?
No. Sleep and I'm funny, my heart's up.
She's eating frogs.
Oh, no.
Show them a frog. Mmm.
I feel like they're illegal.
However, the girls have been requesting that we do more minutes on the pod because you just love us so much.
I'm not surprised.
And it brings tears to my eyes. Anyway, so
Get her started.
we're a bit all over the place today. So rather than, we've got some exciting things to speak about in the next few pods. However, let's just switch it up.
Switch it up.
Let's switch it up today. So first of all, can we just talk about my nails?
So cute.
Have you seen them yet?
No, I actually haven't. Oh, they're really cute.
I would show
I mean,
up.
you got lovely hands.
Yeah, but I was going to say I'd show up close, but I've got hairy fingers at the moment. So these are actually...
No.
Yeah, look.
Why have you got hairy fingers?
Do you not have hairy fingers?
Probably.
Yeah, yours are blonde though.
I have got hairy toes.
Yeah, I've got... Yeah,
Good
they're
circulation.
just dark. Yeah, but anyway, we've gone for pina colada, French. That's what this one's called, French.
Cute.
And then I've got some zebra print on one, some starfish, and some polka dots. What have you got, love?
I've just got a French tip.
Yeah, it just sticks to French.
I
Almond
don't. I
French.
never ever have anything else.
No, you might spice it up sometimes with a square.
Maybe, yeah,
Mhm.
but not. It's not regular.
Have you not noticed I've gone back square now?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. Kelsey prefers me square.
I like your square.
Yeah. When they
I
grow
can't
out,
get over how small your hands are.
I have got very small hands.
My hands so
Compare.
small. I'm like a fucking giant.
But anyway, so that's nails for today. And then outfit, I treated
Oh.
myself, didn't I?
You treat yourself.
To some Adenola.
Gorge.
I'm going to wear this as much as I can because that's
I
expensive.
feel like the last couple of times I've seen you, you've had it on.
Yeah, it's
It's expensive,
pricey. How much does it cost? I think I paid £70 for this.
Yeah.
The
it's a lot.
set.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So next job is to buy some aloe shorts
Cute.
when I can afford a mortgage.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's a lot.
This is the fit for today. What are you wearing, love? You look very nice and summery.
I've just got sheen pants on. In fact, they're really cute. Let me get up.
They are very cute. I like the top as well.
Yeah, so these are
Ooh!
sheen pants. And then this is just from ASOS, but I feel like it's either Bershka or Stradivarius, what do you call it?
It's got a very
Stradivarius.
nice material. to
Yeah, but
it.
it's that material that makes you sweat. Like, I'm a warm girl anyway.
Mm.
This is making me a little bit warmer, but it's really, really cute. I do love it. And very summery vibes, because
You've
hopefully
Got the tan.
I've got the tan.
You have got the tan, which
Have.
we'll speak more about in the next
Yes.
one. But you're looking gorgeous.
Thanks,
Very
babe. So are
bronze.
you.
Did every toe and fingernail stay intact?
No, I've lost 2 toes. So that half of that one's come off. And then I don't know what's happened to the French on that one, but it's gone.
Did you get cramp in your feet?
No, did not. But I did
Mm.
graze my knees.
Oh. Oh.
Silly girl.
Anyway, so what have we got going on here?
We've gone for M&S today because I'm not gonna lie, we're a little bit worse for wear today. Well,
you,
I say
you
we
two.
are, like me and
I'm
Tash
sensible.
we're a little bit worse for wear. So this is kind of like my hangover cure. So we've got some watermelon bites because
Ooh.
gotta keep it like healthy.
Healthy's wealth.
Health as well. I got myself chocolate milkshake. Not normally something that I would ever do.
I
But
wonder
you
if
mentioned
that was
milkshakes
it.
and I thought I want one.
Yes.
Milk.
Then I've
Milk.
also got Coke because of hangover cure. Mexican.
Is that what we
style
had for Harry?
dip. Yeah.
Was it
Holy
that one?
hell.
It's
It's
tasty.
the best. Normally I get the big one, but I will
Milk
eat it all.
cheese one.
No, not for me. that.
Oh, no, I think I'd like that one.
No, I don't like that. No, I don't like
Mm.
meat like that. No.
Me.
Yeah, there's meat in it.
Oh,
isn't there?
chicken.
Yeah.
I had to think of this.
Then we got some cookies, but I have already eaten one. Coriander and zesty lime,
To go with them.
tortilla chips,
Gorgeous.
honestly, unbelievable.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
before really nice.
Mm.
So good. And then these are the best.
Gorge.
And they
And
got
then we've got this, haven't we? This is a mango, pineapple, and passion fruit blended with apple and banana.
Gorge. I also got this, which is just a 2 litre bottle of water, but 95p.
That is fantastic.
M&S, what a bog!
That is fantastic.
I actually couldn't believe it. And actually, Kelsey put me on this.
Did she? Oh, to be fair, she's mentioned it to me
She
before.
loves it. So she put me on, she might as well just get it. So here we are.
So as Rose is the M&S connoisseur, we're manifesting that one day this will be sponsored.
I would honestly, that was my whole life.
I feel like that would just be your life complete.
It would be long, yeah.
You could be buried the day after that.
Absolutely. I remember being on a meeting actually not that long ago, and someone was like, "What's your big goals and dreams? And how do you know you've made it?" And I was like, "I just want to do my food shopping M&S." And they were all like, "Yeah, I want to go first class on the plane." I'm like, "No,
Just M&S.
just an M&S food shop will do me nicely."
But this is what we've got. This is what we're wearing. Wanted to spice things up a bit, have a bit more of a girly chat rather than you just basic cat short. And we're just going to get straight into it.
Let's go. Okay, so this section of the pod is you basically telling us all about your delusional thoughts. And we're going to tell you whether we actually think it's delusional or doable. But this is coming from two girls who are highly delusional. We think everything is doable. So, yeah, do you want to hit?
Let's
go.
go.
For it.
So I have the perfect one. Our viewer says, "Am I Delulu or are dad bods just so much more attractive than six packs, etc.?" We've got a clap. We've got a clap in the audience. Like, I'd definitely rather a dad bod over massive muscles. It's so much more attractive. Bring in the dad bods. Kiss, kiss, laughing face. Take it away.
So if you'd have asked me like 3 years ago, yeah, they've been all about it.
About the dad bods?
Yeah.
Right.
It's all about the dad bods. I thought, yeah, could get on board with that. Now I'm not so sure. And I think I'm not so sure because after being like seeing in the flesh a few men who are ripped, I think, yeah. But I don't want you too ripped. I like a happy medium.
I say this.
I know, not
in between's perfect for me.
Yeah, you know, a little bit of summer, like you've got a little bit of a six pack going on, but it's not like you're not shredded. I don't like that. And big, massive muscles.
Yeah.
I don't want you to walking around like that. There's nothing attractive about that.
You want a bit of cushion.
I want a bit of summer.
Yeah, you want a bit of cushion. Cushion for the cushion.
But then I can't say that because I'm really attracted to a really skinny boy. Like, I like a skinny man.
You do like a slim boy.
I've always liked a slim man. Like, I don't like them too, like, hefty. Do you know what I mean? What's your thoughts and opinions?
I read this to Josh yesterday. It was like, "What's the tea? What are we speaking about?" And it was like, "Well, what's your response?" Because he's not been going to the gym recently. But I like a happy medium. So I do like you a bit muscly, a bit of something going on. But I also like to be a bit of cushion when I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I agree. I fully agree. I don't like the extremes of both sides.
However, all bodies are beautiful and it's just preference.
Yeah, it is preference, but it's not for me.
It's not for you. That's fair enough. I don't think it's delusional though.
No,
it's not
absolutely
delusional.
not. And like I said, if you asked me a couple of years ago,
And can we just take a moment? The producer is causing issues for the recording. Why are you opening your caterpillar right next to the camera?
You honestly kick you out.
It's a bit ropey today, girls.
Do you want to go and have a lie down in there? We'll just take
There's free beds in there.
But yeah, I wouldn't say it's delusional. I just think you like what you like.
Yeah,
but I feel like it changes though.
It does change.
It's got a penis, it's alright.
There you go. But I am going to out
What
us.
she said.
I am going to out us. We have no room to talk because we're not gym girls.
No, really.
So we can't sit here and talk about anyone.
But I've got a bit of junk in the trunk.
And you're gorgeous. I don't think you do though.
So I do.
No.
No, after my trip, I do. And I know that I do. In fact, you know what's funny? I tried on a dress yesterday, and as I put it on, it went.
Oh shit! Yeah, you did say actually.
So yeah, I have no room to talk.
And what did you opt for?
Went for a Capri.
The Capri.
I had to ring the Capri Queen.
The Capri.
Can I borrow your Capri?
You need capris. Pick me up. But yeah, not delusional. I like a medium, a happy medium.
Yeah,
Like, you're the same, but all bodies are beautiful. So it's what you prefer, my love. Hi girls. So in this section of the pod, what we discuss is dilemmas: juicy, emotional, heavy, interesting, tense. And it's all about what we would do in these situations to help you. Take it away, love.
Okay, so this first one is actually a different perspective to something that we've already spoke about before, and it was in regards to our dilemma in regards to toxic mother-in-laws. Our viewer wrote in to say, hi, I just wanted to write in regards to the toxic mother-in-law episode. I have a different perspective on this. So, for example, what if the mother-in-law isn't actually toxic and it's just misunderstandings, or it's actually the person asking the question that's toxic? So the question was about whether they're entitled, yet they never bother, thinking everything's about them and they're always right. What if that's actually not the case? What if they feel pushed out in compared to everybody else and have been treated differently compared to everybody else? What if they're thinking everything is about them is actually that when they've tried to raise how they feel with the reasons they're feeling it, because they're being treated differently, and numerous examples can be raised, and they did it to themselves as partners and not just the in-law child. Not everything is as black and white.
I think it is good to have a different perspective, and it's probably one that we didn't really jump onto the other side of, because I feel like we're usually quite good at that, you especially. But in a separate message, I think she mentioned as well, which I forgot to include, that basically everyone hopefully does just want the best for the grandchild.
100%.
And I think this is why we did say in the dilemma, you need to have some form of communication. So
Yeah.
whether it's you, the daughter-in-law and the mother-in-law directly, or the son with his own mum, that chat as well, if you don't feel comfortable to do it, I feel like you can't get to the root of the problem and the root of the cause until there's some kind of conversation that happens to clear the air.
100%. I think as well for us to, when we were commenting on this situation in particular, it's very situational. Like, we can only really comment on the information that we've got. So
Yeah.
obviously it is harder to see another side of it when we're just obviously talking about the situation at hand. But, you know, I get it as well. Like, it's hard for us to discuss this, I think, as well, because one, we don't have children, and two, neither of us have actually dealt with currently dealing with toxic mother-in-laws either. So it is quite difficult because we can't talk from personal experience, but it is just going back to what you said, it's about communication. It's about making sure that everyone's been seen, everybody's heard, and you are communicating how you feel, because I think a lot of the time things happen, not just like in this situation, but like in general.
It can happen with anything.
Things can happen where you feel a certain kind of way and you don't say anything about it, and then that feeling gets angrier and angrier and angrier, and you make it bigger in your head than what it was. Whereas if you just had that communication and had that chat, then everything would have
Could
probably
hopefully get resolved.
Yeah, 100%. And like you said, the main priority is the grandchild, and it's, you know, there might be some things that you don't agree with on either side, but at the end of the day, whatever's best for the child is top priority.
100%. I just feel like the root of solving it all together, no matter if it's the mother-in-law, the son, the daughter-in-law, whoever, everyone needs to feel seen. Like you said, everyone needs to feel heard. And it's more about, it doesn't necessarily matter who it is, it's just that it gets solved completely.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, maybe we should have explained that as well from the mother-in-law
Yeah,
side. We should have
definitely.
questioned, is that how she feels as well? Can it be a conversation where both of you come out and say you've got the same feelings, but neither of you knew that you were both feeling like that?
Yeah.
But we do appreciate someone reaching out and sending us that. So thank you very much. The second dilemma of today is 4 months into a relationship too soon to think about moving in together? Hee hee hee. Love you guys. Kiss, kiss, kiss.
Yeah.
You think it is?
Yeah.
You can't move in after 6 months.
I'm going too far.
Give us your reasonings.
Yeah, it's one of them. It's really
bills.
So true. Give me that dollar.
Sorry, I'm shit. It's what, man.
I think as well, he moved in because he got a job in Leyland and he lived in Blackpool. So it made sense for him to move in.
I think it's very situational. It depends on like who you are, your circumstances, like what's going on. But for me personally, you don't know somebody after 4 months fully. You can't know somebody that much. And I just think for yourself, having been in a situation where I had a house with someone and I had to leave that house and lose it, It's not easy to one, already be losing your relationship, but then two, losing your home and having to deal with all that as well. It's very stressful. I think as well, at the start of your relationship, it's so exciting. Like, everything is so exciting. The dates that you're going to go on, getting to know one another, you want to be around each other all the time. So I get it. It's dead easy to want to live with them because you just want to be with them all the time. But
Until you live with them.
and then, but for the long game, I don't think it's best to do that. You need to still have your own life outside of your relationship. It's very easy at the beginning to get sucked in, and then you're in this relationship, you live together, you've done all the fun stuff as well. Like, it's like you've rushed everything, all the exciting things that come with having a relationship. You've rushed it all at the beginning, and then it's a bit like, well, now what? Do you know what I mean? But I also get it, because again, circumstances, like for you, is very different, because obviously but for you, and it's not to say that there's a right or wrong way to do
I
it,
think
but
leaving it a bit longer would have been good for us.
but it just happened when it happened, and it's one. Sometimes it is just one of them. But me personally, I won't be doing that.
I actually know people that a woman, she's got a fella and still live separately and they've been together 5 years.
Yeah, some people do that.
Just-
Some people are married and don't live together.
I don't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. But
That's
some-
personal to me.
No, I just know people that are married, yeah, and don't live together.
But for me now, for me now, I feel like, because of what I've been through over the last few years with relationships and stuff, for me now, I come from a very different viewpoint, because I've been through a very difficult time. So the next time I live on my own will not be with somebody else. I will live on my own first. Like, but that's just a choice of mine, because I don't want to ever go through that again, where I get my home and everything taken away from me. So it's up to you. It's one of them. But that's my viewpoint.
My viewpoint is different to that, because I don't think it's too soon. I just think it depends how you do it. Are you giving me data looks again?
I'm trying to not chew this.
fucking
I'm
punch-
sorry. I'm
punch
trying
her
to
off.
not chew it that hard. I'm really concentrating. Sorry, carry on.
No, I don't think it's too soon, but it depends how you're planning to move in together. So, if I wouldn't suggest that you sign into a mortgage together after 4 months. I said about not knowing someone after a couple of months. Like you've just said, people show the true feelings at any point. Like, you can think like you know someone when you've been married for 30 years, you've got kids together, a house together, and then say there's an argument that happens, or an event that you've never had to go through. Let's say there's a loss in the family, you've never had to deal with that before, and they show you that they're a completely different person to how you thought they were. Like, that could be 30 years down the line. But it depends what commitment looks like to you, because moving in together could be like someone moves in with you into a rented property or into a house that you have a mortgage on, and the agreement is you come in, you pay for some shopping, you pay for some of the bills, but you're not going on that anytime soon. That kind of moving in together, I can I can kind of agree with that if you feel like it's right, because that is easier to walk away from, I would say. And also,
100%.
I think the mindset I'm in now, as you know, and you always like, I feel like you love it for me, where I'm saying yes to a lot more now.
I love this for you. I love it for me as well.
I'm just, yeah, I'm for you. But I just think life is very short, and you don't know how long you've actually got. As we're sadly learning, as we're getting older, Tasha's gonna start crying. No, but it is true though. Life is short, and if you think that that person is your person, and you're willing to take that risk and to see how it goes, like, if that genuinely feels like the right thing to do, then do it. But just, you always have to be prepared for things can change, things can go wrong. But yeah,
who you live with,
it's a lot.
It is a lot. Are very different people.
Yeah.
It's making your arguments as well.
Yeah. So it is a big change, and 4 months in, you probably will notice a big change in the dynamic of the relationship. But I also wouldn't say it's the complete wrong thing to do. We're just passing some watermelon to our mother.
I feel like my point of view comes from a very personal point of view.
Yeah.
So that comes from quite a negative point of view. Like, I'll always try and be a positive girl, but for me,
It's because of what you've experienced.
I'll be real with you. Like, it's horrible. Like, it's not a nice place to be in. You lose your partner, you lose your home, your safe space, and then you have to then deal with the next 6 to 12 months of going through selling the house, and oh hell, Oh, hell, you okay?
So I'm sorry.
Fine. Obviously, for me, I then had to do a whole 12 months of
Yeah.
still having to communicate with the person, still having to renovate a house together, so I'm to figure everything out. So the heartbreak was a lot more than just losing a partner. It was
Yeah.
losing everything. So I do come from a negative point of view from that perspective. But if you, like you said, if you feel like, you know, he or she's your person and they are the one you want to be with, then you've got nothing to lose. You have, but you haven't, and because it'll all work out in the end anyway.
But that's it, and you've always got something to lose, no matter the situation.
Yeah, 100%.
Like in a friendship, you go on holiday. Like there's always something. It's just how much you want that thing at that time. But
I just think enjoy the time that you've got.
Yeah.
Like, enjoy the start of your relationship. There's nothing better for me than the start of a relationship.
Yeah.
Figuring each other out and dating and, like, just enjoy it. Like, there's no rush to move in and get married and have babies. Like, there's no rush to do those things. We've got our whole lives ahead of us. And I think a lot, especially nowadays in this day and age, everyone's thinking they're doing things because they think that they should be doing it. Like, they should be getting engaged, or they should be moving in, or they should be buying a house, and they should be in the dream career. Well, not really.
It happens for everyone at different times.
Absolutely.
Like we're all in our 20s.
No, we're not.
I wanted to see what she'd say. She's just saying quiet. No, but we're all similar ages, but everyone's stages in life are so different. And I feel like this is going back to it. If it feels right for you, then do it, but don't do it because you feel like it has to be done at your age or where you are in life. Like if you're an adult, so you know that there is a risk that comes with moving in with someone after 4 months. But if you are willing to take that risk and you want to give things a go and you feel like you do know them enough, and even if you don't, you can say you've tried it then.
Yeah, 100%. Just do what you...
Do what fits for you.
Yeah, there's a small part of me, though, that loves the whole whirlwind. Like, I do
She
feel
loves the
like...
chaos.
No, I do love the chaos, and I do actually think that my next partner, I do feel like it will be a bit of a whirlwind.
Okay.
I do think it will, because I just think, I don't know, but I still want my own home.
So give it 2 weeks, girls. We'll be sat here. Rosie's moving in with someone.
And I'll be wifed off. That'll be it. Engaged a lot.
But yeah, you do what feels right for you.
100%. Oh, I'm ready to go for this one. I'm ready. Right, so the next one. So the next one is a juicy one, but not in a good way.
Not in a good way at all.
So, if my best friend starts dating my ex
No.
from 5 years...
No, what do you mean?
Hang on. From 5 years ago, what do I do? Is it fair game or is it friendship ending offence?
Not for me. Not for me at all.
I personally find this a bit bizarre because if my friend gets with someone,
You don't go near them.
It automatically go like a brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I look at them like the family then.
But
Unless they're a prick. But do you know that kind of...
It's
way
not
of
even
looking
that
at
for
it?
me. For me, is if you are now dating my ex, that means you fancied him when we were together.
Well, yeah, because you found him attractive, yeah.
And there's clearly something there.
Yeah.
Because why is that now a thing? No, it's not okay. Not okay.
I think no, because
No.
there's girls. We live in a small town, and I'd like to say that I am a bit of a girl's girl through and through, a bit of a loyal girl to the girls. And there's girls that I would only hug on a night out. And when I was single, if their ex was like, if I knew of them, whether they was attractive, whether they weren't, whether they had the same hobbies, no, like it's a no-go. You shouldn't be interested in them. So I don't know, for a friend, not even an acquaintance.
Best friend.
Yeah. Is it best?
Oh,
no, an acquaintance I still wouldn't do that. But a best friend, not for me. That you can't do that.
To do that to your friend, not a friend.
I wouldn't even do that to an acquaintance though.
And do you know what? The thing is as well, the vibe that gives to me is they're laughing about you in the corner. And all the friends, if they're like, say you was dating Simon, and then I don't know who Simon is, and then I was a single girl and I started dating Simon 5 years later.
I don't see Rosie with Simon.
I don't see Rosie with Simon. But my point is, But then it's like my other friends, because girls can be bitchy, as we all know, would be like, oh my God, have you told her? Like, does she know that it's Simon from 5 years? It's just not. It's not it.
I just
Yeah,
think
like, what did she say?
it's a
You
little
can't do
bit-
that.
I just think you're making a bit of an embarrassment, aren't you, mate? And
Yeah,
that's
it's not
for
cool,
me.
not
That.
cool.
Yourself.
And the thing
Yeah.
is as well, it's back to that whole, well, you clearly had something there with
I didn't
them.
even think of that.
Because that doesn't just come out of nowhere. You don't just fancy someone out of nowhere. Like, I get it if you've never met them before and then you start to get their personality, because I'm notorious for that.
Or if
No,
they've gone
I
Turkey
don't.
and got new teeth and a new hairline.
And a whole
And a
new
new tan.
face. Do you know what I mean? It's just not happening. I would
No.
never. Yeah, literally. As soon as I'm friends with someone, their partner, their exes are completely off bounds. Like,
Yeah.
and it's always been the case. Don't get me wrong. You can appreciate a good looking guy.
Yeah, of course, but you don't have to do anything with it.
You don't even need to say it. Like, no, it's not.
Stay
for me.
away from your girls' men
Yeah.
and ex-men.
Controversial point though. How old is this girl?
Why?
When was that relationship?
In the head or actually in reality?
Because.
Or do you mean if it was like high school?
Because if I met somebody now, if I was friends with someone now and she started dating a guy that I was at high school with, I don't think I'd be that ass. What about someone that they've slept with?
That's what I mean, like.
So imagine if what
It's
words
still
about
a bit
you on
weird,
that.
though, it's still a bit weird because your friends.
I just find it weird.
Like, would you want to bring? It's weird because it's like if you know your friend's been there, then at one point your friend fancied him. Obviously, who's been there. So then you know you're getting with someone that your friend has been with.
Yeah, it's not for me.
But it's really funny. I don't have this problem because I couldn't be any further from my friends.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
my
you've got
friends
different
like proper dickheads now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just so I don't have this issue, girls, and they don't have the issue with me either.
You can't. No, if. Yeah, it's a friendship ending
it's-
offence.
yeah,
You can't be
100%.
doing that.
Yeah.
And it's like you said, which is the biggest key. Yeah, literally, you're sharing a man. And the thing is, as well, as much as this guy could be lovely, I always get the vibe as well with men that like they'd thrive off that.
I love it.
Do you know what I
Let's
mean?
switch round as well, though. Go from the other end. Like we said, we're gonna, like with that, we could say, if they didn't do that, they could actually go on to get married and have kids and stuff, and your friend was just more of a fling. So it's like actually that could.
That can
Just
happen.
switch it round, obviously.
Yeah.
It
I
depends.
do that, but, so
I think though
It's how it's
from
approached. I would say.
the way that this has been wrote, you already know that you're bothered. Like
Yeah.
if you're really bothered, then you know that that's not okay. Like, and your friend should know.
Oh, because that's the question, isn't it?
Is it friendship ending offence?
What do I do?
Or is it fair game? The only thing I will say, going back to.
I got a fair game.
No, what I would say going back to you, and I was going to say it before, is it's how it's approached as well. So, see, it's still something you're going to be unhappy about, but say you and Simon, right? And then say I met Simon.
Simon.
Say I met Simon on. That'd be hilarious. On a night out, right? And I didn't know that he was with you before. And I was like, oh my God, Rose, like, fell in love with this guy, like, blah, blah, blah. He's really nice, like, everything that I'd want in a guy. And I showed you the picture, and you was like, oh, I've been there myself. Then, if I was to be like, I really like him, I didn't know, but I genuinely see it going somewhere. That's for us to decide. Where does it leave the friendship? How do you feel?
I don't think I'd be as bothered.
But it's if I was being sneaky behind your back and just being like, oh, I'll deal with the consequences after.
Absolutely, yeah.
I've got another point now.
I don't know.
I've got another point. So you get, let's say you get with my ex,
Simon.
right? Simon. But you will always have to live in that relationship knowing one, he's seen me fully naked.
Yeah, I bet you look great.
He's seen me fully naked. He's been intimate with me.
Yeah.
He obviously fancies me.
Yeah.
He obviously has a thing for me. There's been feelings there that I can't see how that friendship would ever work.
Yeah, my kind of question at the time was it like, is it a case of say Simon, but I was like, Rose, like, I'm obsessed with this guy, like, I think it'd go really, really far.
Oh my God.
Are you alright?
No.
What's going on?
I'm really sorry, there's watermelon everywhere.
It's just water, isn't it?
No, it's pink. Go on.
No, so say like I genuinely was convinced I was going to marry this guy, have kids with him, and I'd been like speaking to him, not told anyone for a few weeks. At that point, if say I was like, I just want to see where it goes, would you hate someone for doing that? Or would you just be like, do you know what? I can wish you the best, but I just can't see how this friendship's going to work, so I'm going to walk away from it. How would you feel? Or would you be like, fuck you, bitch?
I've done the guy.
No, but if you're the friend with the ex.
Oh.
Oh, that was so cute.
What?
Friendships last forever. But I know people that have done this, but then they are in really long-term relationships with that person, but unfortunately probably don't have a relationship with a friend anymore.
You got to decide whether you really like me.
I think you've got
It's
to.
lost.
I think as a conclusion with this, I feel like the way that you've wrote this message to me reads that you're bothered by it. And if you're bothered by it, that's so valid.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get past
Nope.
it. So for me, and your best friend should know how you feel about that person as well. So for me, I think it is friendship ending because I would never do that. So, as you know, we are two self-care girly pops. We live for it. We live and breathe. It's a part of our everyday life. And we do really believe that having an aspect of self-care within your life really helps to keep you grounded, keep your mental state great. We love it. So, my self-care today is all about manifestation. Specifically to do with the Lionsgate portal that happened yesterday on the 8th. And for me, I am a massive advocate for manifestation. If you know me, I am a little bit woo-woo. I do love that. And I get that it's not for everyone. But specifically, when I was doing my manifesting stuff yesterday, it was all about acting like the person that you want to become. Now, I've been through a bit of a rocky 6 months where I've kind of feel like I've maybe not lost myself, but lost the art of manifesting. Like, and I've been really struggling with it. But after I sat yesterday and I wrote myself a letter that I will open next year on the 8th of August. And it was me talking about basically everything that's happened in the year. So like it's already happened. But when I was really sitting and thinking about the person that I want to become, I felt like it made me today completely change the way that I am and the things that I've done. And I know that this sounds stupid and you're probably going to laugh at me, but like even because I wouldn't consider myself a lucky person, like I'm really not that lucky, but like today when I went and got a Greggs, I was there when they came out of the cheese and onions came out, and do you know what? When it's finding the gratitude in the smallest thing.
100%.
I got into my car and I thought
that meant to be.
I really am that bitch.
Was it not really hot though?
Yeah.
Burning your mouth hot.
That girl.
I really am that girl. Like I got there at Greggs and I got that first one that came out the oven. Normally I usually get a really cold one. I think this is shit.
Yeah.
But I was walking around thinking, no, I'm having a really lovely day. Like I'm being who I want. I dressed how I wanted to dress today of that girl that I want to be next year. And I just think when you start behaving in that way, you start acting that way, the things start to come to that person. Because if you're a really negative human being, you are not going to get positive things coming to you. The only thing you're going to get is negativity. I know that was a little bit off key.
No, it's all right.
She's on the passes from Greggs. She's having a lie down. She's doing a self-care.
I wish we had a camera to record it.
But yeah, so that's my self-care tip for this week.
So, ladies and gents, my self-care tip of the week is to set at least, and I know it sounds really small, but start small, 10 minutes of time every single day for self-care. Because recently I've been speaking to mums, I've been speaking to girls with really busy jobs, and just in general, I feel like women don't feel like they have any time for themselves at all. We're working, we're tidying, we're cleaning, we're looking after a baby, we're looking after a dog. Like, there's so much to do that sometimes it's really hard and it feels really difficult to actually put time aside for yourself. However, I would argue with anyone that tells me they don't have 10 minutes in the day.
100%.
Like, everyone has at least 10 minutes. And I think if you start actually blocking out 10 minutes in your day, whether it's the morning, it's lunchtime, it's the evening, to do something, any form of self-care, and making a note of what you've done in that time, and then week by week increase the minutes, you're actually putting time aside for yourself. And I would actually want to give anyone a hug that says they don't have 10 minutes, because
everybody's got 10 minutes.
You need that. And
you've got 10 minutes.
It's being kind to yourself. Like, if you can give yourself 10 minutes of kindness a day. I drive to work and I am really passionate as you are about thinking in a positive headspace, because negative mindset is just the worst thing you can do for yourself. So when I drive to work, I know I find it funny, but I listen to my subliminals, and I will literally tell myself like what's going to happen that day, what I'm grateful for, what there is to be like happy about, and just how excited I am for what's coming in life and what I need to look forward to.
Yeah.
And that's self-care, because it's
100%.
speaking positively to the universe, it's speaking positively to yourself. So 10 minutes, and then every week try and increase it, because you deserve 10 minutes of your 24 hours.
Absolutely. So we like to end the pod with a little bit of a quote or a lesson of the week. We want to leave you with a really good, positive mindset to go away from. With. Hit us.
So, girlies, the quote is, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Which relate back to what we've just been speaking about.
That.
Yeah. And it's about cup half full rather than cup half empty.
Yeah.
Positive mindset instead of negative mindset. Things to be grateful for instead of focusing on the bad. And I just think if you look at things with your head up, and it's that thing as well, isn't it? They tell you to walk with your head up, because if you're walking with your head down, you miss opportunities that are surrounding you. So I fully agree with this. I think if you do look at things in a positive way, you're going to bring positivity back.
100%. I also would like to add on that. I think everything that happens in your life happens for a reason. So whether that's a good or a bad thing. And since I've started to forcing myself to actually do this, when I'm going through a bit of a shit time, when maybe things aren't going my way and I'm like really upset about it, I just remind myself that actually it's not meant to be. Like it genuinely, there's supposed to be something else. And once you start thinking like that, you start to see, actually, I'm so glad that didn't happen because that happened. I've had all this instead.
Yeah.
So I fully agree.
I knew you'd like that one.
I love that one.
So, girlies, this is, I keep getting mixed with episode 6.
6.
Episode 6, done and dusted of the pod. Thank you, as always, for sending your dilemmas, your Delulus. Tash isn't as thankful right now. I think she's fucking dying on us. At least she's here. At least she's shown up. But thank you so much. We appreciate you all tuning in.
Yep.
Remember to engage with us as well, please, girls, on YouTube, Spotify. Is that your next fob? Instagram, TikTok.
Yes.
We're on all the platforms.
Sarah.
Is that your dream? That should be on your vision board.
Thanks so much, girlies.
And we'll see you in the next one.